if you have toured the Nebraska State Capitol building, then you know it's pretty amazing.
In November, we featured an author from the Netherlands who has a love for Nebraska and who wrote a book about the Capitol. Now he has a new book to share focused on Memorial Stadium. Here's more on both of these books that highlight some important features of the Capitol and Memorial Stadium.
Well, here on the show, we always like to find out about new books that you may be interested in. We are being joined now by Josh Sietsma, and it's good to see you today.
Well, thank you, John. Thanks for having me again.
We had you on the program last November, and you were telling us about a book that you did on the state capitol. Can you fill us in again for those who may have missed that?
Yeah, I wrote a book. It's called Think, Define, Choose. It's about the exterior of the Capitol, about the 21 panels that really tell the story of human rights and the development of how Nebraska became a state. And after a tour of the Capitol 8 years ago, I was captivated by the beauty of the building and decided to study it. And we're going to a second edition already.
You sent me some photos, a paper model. Can you explain that?
At the end of the day, I wanted kids, adults, visually impaired, to also feel the building. So for 2 years, I've been developing a paper model of the Capitol. You can build your own Capitol at home. You don't need any glue.
Great. Okay, so now you have a new book that you're working on or have.
It's a limited edition with the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. So when I visited Memorial Stadium for the first time 8 years ago, the first thing after that visit was go to the Capitol. And to me, those two buildings make sense. And after studying the Capitol, I started studying Memorial Stadium. I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge, at least I hope, is that the philosopher that built the Capitol also helped build the Memorial Stadium. So this book, it's smaller, it's a limited unit edition. And in here, I focus on the 4 panels on Memorial Stadium. That the philosopher Hartley Burr Alexander, who was a professor at UNL, he made those 4 panels in the stadium. They're still there, and I bet most of the people will know the inscriptions because not the victory but the action was written by him. And I'll be at the State Fair at the Grow Nebraska booth, so please come and say hi and get your copy there. I'll be there on Saturday and on Sunday, so you can get your paper model and your books or just have a chat. And if there's anything I can still learn about both the stadium or the Capitol, I'm always willing to listen and learn about that.
Thank you very much for being here today, telling us about the book you've done already on the Capitol, but also now on Memorial Stadium. Thanks for being here today.